Hi guys, welcome to Vlogmas day 7. It is actually the afternoon. I'm just gonna go and see what Dean's doing. I think he's got his bike working again. Earlier we did give Penny, wow, it's so bright out here. We gave Penny a bone. What do you got?
Rib.
A rib for Penny?
Rib dog.
Now she can really be ribs on the run.
Yeah.
She can run around with it.
She'll like it?
Oh, she's gonna love it.
Hen dog. What's this? What's this? Sit, stay. Oh, we got that tail going here. See ya.
Bye. This is gonna keep you busy. She hasn't had too many bones before. I think your mum gave her one, but I don't think we've ever given her one. She's just licking it. She doesn't even know what to do with it. So I'll see what she's done with it. Hey girl, what'd you do with your bone? You gonna show me? Is your bone gone? Dean's just got our neighbours over, but I think he got his boat going. So not the bike. It sounded as loud as a bike. But yeah, he needs to sell his motorbike, and we just recently sold his dad's. I'm like, well, now you gotta get yours, going to sell yours. He literally doesn't ride. He hasn't ridden it in years. I think since the time I've known him, he's maybe ridden it like 4 times, and that's coming up to 10 years. So yeah, just trying to encourage him to sell it because he doesn't use it. It's just like one of the lower scale ones that you need when you've got your P's on your bike or your L's on your bike or something like that. Is it a 250cc or something like that? Okay, I'm just waiting for Dean to get home from, of course, Bunnings, and then we're going to film the little Q&A. I asked on Instagram as well for some questions, so I think we'll have quite a few. Here is your daily dose of Penny and her tug of war. Yes. Oh my gosh. And I think Koki is in the mink. Yep. There's a bum. Hey girl. You just sleeping away? Oh yeah. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you're very warm, aren't you? Okay. You know, Penny, not everyone wants to play tug of war 24/7. Like, the problem is you're just so cute. You need a bath. I think Dad's gonna bath you tonight. So I said how Dean is going to Warrnambool tomorrow to go fishing with his friend. Can you not slobber on me? I just put tan on. And I'm actually gonna go with Penny, and Dean's mum is in Warrnambool at the minute. So Dean is gonna drop me and Penny off, and we're gonna spend the day with her and her dogs. And yeah, I think we're gonna leave at like 2 p.m. So it's not gonna be like a full day, but it'll be Penny's second trip to the beach, and it'll be a much warmer day. So hopefully she'll want to go in the water. I don't know. I mentioned about how Penny was on the bed, and someone's like, that's how it starts. She'll be sleeping in your bed before you know it. Nah.
Not a chance.
She will not. It's already like bad enough with Coco taking up most of the bed. You wouldn't think it. She's a small cat, but gosh, she just clings
Small
to
cat,
you.
fat cat.
Rihanna said, I didn't know you had a sister. Is she older or younger? Are you guys close or not really? And does Dean have any siblings? I have a sister who's 6 years older than me. She lives in Adelaide. We used to live together when I moved up there when I was 18. And then I moved here when I was 22. We used to be close, but we're not close at the moment. Not for any particular reason. I guess we've just got different lives, and I don't know.
I've got a young sister, a couple of years younger. Yeah, so.
Someone asked, could you do a TTC update? I think that there's a lot of questions on my Instagram about TTC, so I'll have a look at them first. Brie asked, did you either of you grow up religious? I didn't.
I was brought up Catholic. Went to Catholic primary school and high school.
How old is Penny? She's turning 9 months this month. I think in a couple of weeks.
Pendo.
And is she related at all to the Dalmatian that goes to your dog training class? Yes, that's her sister from the same litter. That's her sister called Luca, and my friend Sheridan has her. How big is your block? I think I said in the last video, it's half an acre.
200 meters squared.
200.
200 times 10.
2,000 meters squared. She says, it's a dream to have such amazing land, especially now in Melbourne, all the blocks are so tiny unless you own a farm. It's pretty much like that here too. There's only a couple of estates that
You're still lucky. You'd be lucky to get 600 metres square in any estate, really. Like
there's usually like 1 or 2 blocks above that in each street. Not in each street, but... Natasha asks, would you ever do a meet and greet down here in Adelaide? I would really love to meet you and Dean. I'd love to, but we just don't come to Adelaide.
I guess it's sort of like we go to wherever, Sydney or whatever, and you just don't even think to do a meetup because you're just like, oh, we're going to this, like, we're going here to do this or whatever, and you're just like, a meetup's probably pretty hard. We did one in Sydney, didn't we? Who was that with?
It's easier to do, with Rachel Jade, yeah. It's easier to do meetups when you have other influencers there to do them with you. Kimberly asked, do you think you'll resume the TTC series at some stage? I will. I'm just not at the stage where I'm ready to yet. I know there's more questions about that. Maybe I should do them all in one go. Love Emily Kate says, how's the TTC journey? We just found out we will need a donor egg to conceive. It's funny that she mentions that. I'm so sorry to hear that you'd need donor eggs. Oh my God, you guys are gonna get me upset. Sorry, I just get like really emotional when I talk about this subject. I can't. And it's funny because so many people are saying, oh, I love seeing you like happy and smiley in the vlogs. And it's just like, I feel like I did, Penny's just here with their rings if they hit the tripod. I feel like I did put out other content this year, but maybe some people only watch the TTC videos and I can't help but be really emotional in them. And I cry a lot as a person. I cry really easily.
It's probably like you do on the vlog. So it's like, if you are upset during the day or something like that, you're not going to vlog, are you?
No.
But then when you're feeling maybe a little bit better and higher, then you're just like, oh, I'll pull the camera in. So it's just like, you look, obviously vlogs come across as, like, you know. And
it's just like, the TTC ones are just like, it's a very emotional topic for me.
Yeah.
Like it is with anyone.
Yeah. It's for us, it's definitely just ups and downs.
Yeah. It's funny how Emily Kate has mentioned about the donor egg, and I met a girl, I think it was last year sometime, I'm pretty sure. I met her through a friend. It was at a friend's birthday, and she mentioned that she needs a donor egg, and she had this person that knew her and she was going to donate one, and then she pulled out, and she literally, I didn't even know about that side of things. Like I just didn't think of it. And I just thought, like, one day, you know, I would love to be able to donate eggs. And I actually looked into it recently. Not even that I have kids, like there's a whole process to donate eggs. You have to be done with your family, like having kids. You have to have, if you've got a partner, like a husband, you have to get them to sign off on. And then I think it's different each state, but where I looked up is I would rather do it and be anonymous, but they can still look you up. And I don't know how I feel about that, especially now that like I don't even have my kids. But then this is where it's gonna get me upset. I remember watching, I think it was like a current affair or something when we were at your mum's house. There was this couple and they were holding their brand new baby, and the only reason they had that baby was because someone donated an embryo. And it just makes me think that some people literally don't have a chance. And even though we've been trying 2 years now, it's just like, I know that we still have a chance. Well, at this stage, I still feel like we're in with a chance.
There's things to do, so you would say there's a chance. But as you try each thing, it's just like, your chances are down.
Some people are left with no eggs. You know, some people are left with no sperm. To see the tears of joy on these people's faces because they were finally able to have a baby and call it their own, even though it wasn't genetically theirs, like, it just made me like really see the bigger picture that, you know, that's all people want. And even though it wasn't genetically theirs, she was able to carry it and give birth to it. And that, I think, you know, like, people use surrogates all the time, not all the time, but, you know, people use surrogates. But it's just like, you know, even though, but they're genetically linked to that baby, but I think carrying it and giving birth to it, like, I don't know, like I obviously haven't been through it, but it is something that I would like to look into later down the track. But then on the other hand, it's just like they say, once you're over 35, then they really screen you and your eggs and everything. So I don't know if I'm too old. If you're done having a family, it definitely is something to think about, because a lot of people, like Emily, she can't, she needs a donor egg. And you know, that's just heartbreaking. It's just like, I know how heartbreaking it is for us going this 2 years, let alone these people that... Jenna asked, what is your next steps with your TTC journey and how are you coping with it all? And I think someone asked, oh, how are you guys going with your TTC journey? Another one, how are you guys going with having a break or relaxed way of conceiving? Best of wishes. How's your TTC journey going? How is the infertility journey going? I asked that with loads of love. It's been 10 years for me and my hubby. I don't know how, like, you know, 2 years is long enough, let alone 10. Like, my heart goes out to you. So basically right now, we gave it about 3 months, just relaxed, trying, you know, like obviously we still tried in those months. Nothing really changed, so we've just started seeing another specialist, a different specialist to the one we've seen before, and they've pretty much agreed with my own diagnosis. But yeah, we just need to wait until we start doing that for the next cycle, and yeah, he seems pretty positive, but they all do. Yeah. They all sell you the dream.
Sell you the dream, sit across from them, and yeah, but anyway, you just got a more process of elimination of, you know, getting to the point where you can, I guess.
Yeah, so that's basically where it is. Like for the first, like we tried 3 months, and the first 2 months, like it was fine, I could deal with it, and then the last month happened and I just got really down about it, and I'm like, okay. I think seeing the last specialist and being burnt by him really pushed me away from seeing another specialist, but now that I've seen them, I'm like, I wish I went earlier.
Second opinion, I guess that's probably the whole thing, isn't it? If you're not happy with the first one, just go, righto, don't worry about it, and just get your second opinion. If they confirm the same thing, well then they're probably on the right track. If one's saying something different and it suits you, go down that path.
Yeah. And then someone says, how do you stay positive and not let it consume you?
Ups and downs. That's what I said before.
It's a roller coaster, and it's really hard to not let it consume you, because 1 month you might be fine, 1 week you might be fine, 1 day you might be fine, and the next not so much. Like, I mean, I'm more affected by it than Dean is. But yeah, I don't know. I wish, like, I mean, my best advice would be to keep busy.
Yeah, definitely. I think when you're busy, I notice it better for yourself.
Yeah. How do you guys enjoy living in the countryside? I wouldn't say we're in the countryside. We're regional Victoria. We live in a city.
City, 100,000 people, so
we're like
big city.
Yeah.
There's more than one set of traffic lights. It's regional, so it's like
regional.
Different standard, like not a standard, different style of living. You know, you go from one side to the other in 20 minutes. Like you can just see your friends real quick. Everyone, you know, like there's thing. Yeah, I don't know. So I like it, and then you get the opportunity to live on half an acre, because there's, you know, and be 5 minutes from in town.
Yeah.
You know, and you're like,
I like it. I like it. I like the fact that it's not too busy and it's easy to drive around. What are you guys up to for Christmas Day? Love you both.
So we're going to my sister's in Melbourne, Sunbury. Yeah, so we'll go. Dad's going to come here. We'll go together, and then Mum and Grandma will be going together, and then Grandma's coming back with Dad, and so we'll have a good day up there, which will be good. What
are your best and worst purchases for your home? Ooh, that's a tricky one. I feel like that sun's coming in, so that's better.
I guess like we had a lot of things in our last house, and things that we just didn't want anymore, we got rid of and got new stuff.
You know what it is?
Worst.
Our best.
Best.
King bed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Definitely the best purchase.
Yeah.
You just go to bed.
See ya.
You just like, Hey. You're like, you're over there.
Apart from Coco taking up so much space. We need the
Coco's
space
just
for
like
Coco.
this, like mine.
Worst purchase. What do you reckon we've purchased but not used here? No, because like all the stuff, the new stuff that we've purchased is like in here, like we use all the time.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like we don't.
Whereas the front room, we had all of that.
We culled a lot of. I don't know. We don't really hoard too much. Like it's a bit of a mess, but it's just like paperwork.
You know the worst purchase that I made? I purchased not a Roomba, but a different. It was called a My Genie or something. Vacuum cleaner, and it just never worked.
I gave it a half attempt to set it up, and it wouldn't work. And then I was like, "So it doesn't work?" And you were like, "You got to set it up properly." And then I was like, "All right. You're banging on about it for like 3 weeks, or more, whatever it was." Classic man. And then I'm just like, read the instructions back to front 10 times. And I was like, you know what?
It wouldn't work.
See ya.
Yeah. What is the hardest part of puppy training, and how did you overcome it?
Hardest part's probably having a Dalmatian named Penny, I reckon. You know what? Just like I'd get frustrated at obedience, and it's just like you just got to keep going. Just kept going, like listening to the different instructors giving you different tips, and then the ones that are working, you take it away. And
I remember the first time we went and I took her and she was just not having it. Like it was just so frustrating that she'd do things here but she wouldn't do them there, because obviously there's so many distractions. But now usually she's a bit better. We have a little routine. You go for a walk there and meet all the dog, say hi to all the dogs. She's okay. That's probably the most frustrating, like training her in public.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourselves in 5 years? I don't really see myself anywhere different. Like I see myself at this house with kids, hopefully. And
I would, 5-year plan.
Like I still think I'd be
big...
doing YouTube. Like, will you still be at Telstra?
Yeah, look, Telstra's a massive unknown. We're going through a massive rate of change at the moment with, a lot of things, NBN, all that sort of stuff. So, it'd be still probably something, if it's not at Telstra, it'd be something similar. So, I can't see why.
Being in a management role.
Yeah, management role, or however it pans out. So, 5 years. Hopefully family. And probably our goal really is to just sort of finish off the backyard. Yeah. So got a shed now, which is great, but between the back of the house to the shed is a mess, and down the side of the house. So that's a goal.
How long have you two been together? We met nearly 10 years ago.
A decade.
So we started, going out in like March. So it'll be like 10 years in March.
10 years, yeah.
Yeah. Baby names you hate. I wouldn't say like I hate any baby names.
There's no real names. I guess it's the weird ones for me, just like, I don't even know. Like, you just got to hear them. And
your mum's heard a few, like J as in like just the letter J. Like, silly things like that.
Someone sent me an email the other day. The name's Ben with 2 N's. No, I'm not saying I don't like name Ben, but it's just like, I guess it's not names.
I just feel bad for them, like, they would get it spelt all wrong all the time. Yeah,
like traditional names, and not even traditional names, it's probably popular names that were, for the last 30 years, before this last 5-10 years. Just like nice names like Sarah, Kate, Ben, Chris.
What about them?
Matt. Well, they're just
you don't like them?
No, they're fine, they're good.
Oh, okay.
Now you just got just random stuff people make up.
Yeah.
Oh, that TV show, Like,
you got something in your eye, huh?
Yeah, I can feel it.
Do you want me to get it out?
Is it gone?
That's still there. Look up. Someone asked, are your makeup brushes still on 30% off? No, they're not. There's 2 sets, the Classic Collection and the Essential Collection, that are on 15% off right now. But our 1-year anniversary is coming up, so there will be a special on them soon.
And that was just in time for Christmas, wasn't it?
Yeah, when I launched them last year, it was just in time for Christmas.
Express post.
Yeah. Will you ever move back to Adelaide? No, I don't think so.
Nah, look, it's probably just not gonna happen.
Are you hoping to expand your cosmetic makeup line? Look, I would like to, and this is a whole nother topic, but I did have plans to do that this year. Unfortunately, this is the frustrating part of having your own business and manufacturers and everything. My manufacturers aren't making the lashes anymore, so there's like literally hardly any lashes left, and I've been trying to source a new manufacturer to make the same lashes, and I'm having a really hard time doing that. That's what I've been focusing on. You know, with everything else that happened this year, like I did have a few other things planned and it just didn't work out. So I do plan to do some other things. I just don't even know what yet. How's the backyard coming along?
Well, it's not. It's summer. We've got all the services out to the shed, so there's like a big trench in it. So we've got to tidy that up. We've got a game plan on what we're going to do for the driveway, and we need to get some concrete done for footpath to the shed. So we know what we got to do, but we just got to like save up a bit of money, just a bit of a tidy up with the excavator, and look. The good thing this year is the grass.
We've got grass. The grass
isn't too bad. So.
Yeah. Apart from the mound of dirt that was used when we scraped off the slab
for the shed. So
yeah.
But once it's one of those things, like once all the other things get sorted, I'll either know whether or not I need to use that soil or not.
And I did film like a bit of a backyard tour and like gardening vlog, but I haven't edited it yet. Just because like I had a really rough time in November, and now it's Vlogmas, so I kind of need to put it together. But now the backyard's like changed a bit because of the season, so I don't know, I'll put that out eventually. How's Quartz Beauty going? Is it a full-time job? Is it your only income and new launches? It's going good. It's kind of like, if you've ever owned a business, it's kind of like however much effort you put into it, you get back. So it's like when I put in effort, like I do see that reward there. It's definitely not a full-time job. You could make it into a full-time job because there is so much to do, and if I was like ordering new things all the time and promoting things and everything like that, but that with my YouTube is like worth a full-time job. So no, it's not my only income. And yeah, like I mean, hopefully there'll be some new launches next year. Been watching you for years. Would you guys ever daily or weekly vlog again? So my camera just ran out of battery, but we'll finish off that question and that will be the end. What was the question? Oh yeah, could you guys ever daily or weekly vlog again?
Oh yeah, so I was gonna say like sort of like, hey, it's Monday, and then you're like, oh, it's Wednesday afternoon. I don't know, like it's like hard to keep track and motivated. Where if you like daily vlog, as in not even daily vlogging, just like a day vlog, which is probably
that's what I've been doing, like every now and again.
Easier to just like, oh, something's on, you know, we're gonna have content.
Yeah,
I'd rather do that. We could do that.
Like I mean, I'll never say never, because like we could definitely fire up the catching up with the Conte's channel again. Maybe potentially like when we have kids. However, like I don't know what the goal is for channels that have kids now, because there's all kind of restrictions and people can't comment and they can't put ads on them. So I'm not sure what the future is like for, you know, family vloggers. In a nutshell, it was when we were vlogging like 2 years ago, it was just killing me. Like I was so unhappy. And I felt so pressured, and I would hate to feel like that again. Like doing Vlogmas is so different because you're just like, yeah, it's 1 month. And this is great because it's keeping me like committed to something, and I like that about it. But I couldn't do it daily every single day of the month every year. Okay. Every single month.
Hi, Coach.
So that is it. We still have heaps of other questions there, so we might answer them.
We can just like do a little bit
another day or something.
Tomorrow afternoon or something.
Yeah. But I'm gonna go and edit this now because tomorrow we are leaving at like 6:30. So I want to have this ready to go up sometime tomorrow morning because I won't have time to edit it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and thanks for asking the questions, guys. That was so funny when we were trying to get the thumbnail with Coco last night.
Yes, like
trying to get a thumbnail. I didn't even use it because it was such bad quality. But anyway, yeah, thanks so much for watching, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye.
Yes.